I go by the name of CaRniivall.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah. And I'm BF. Together, your first Kingz.
Let's do this.
First RV's name, no one else could. First in my hood. Still doubtful, okay, FK, VK. Don't be there, land on where they told me I can't move in.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's one of the jazz to bro. We're gonna come back and buy back the hood. Buy back the block. Fucking corners. We gotta buy it back from the white man. They think I'm kidding. But you gotta sort out things first. It's a collaboration between my record label, which is Family First Records, and his record label, Five Kingz. So we took the last two names of each record label. First Kingz.
Well, yeah, I like that question actually. But for the most part, I was trying to, like, my state of mind at that time, I was trying to, because I said it on the first song, the intro, first of his name, which is like synonymous to the project First Kingz. An African dream is because a lot of people relate to the American dream, and you know this whole hip hop thing, the whole conversation. If you're having that conversation, so me as being an artist that doesn't have the American dream, I have an African dream. So that was the kind of narrative I was trying to.
Stelo, I had met him via, no Gugu and some D, my friends. And he became friends with Gugu. So Gugu, he'd send Gugu his songs. Gugu would play his shit all the time. And I liked him, I followed him on Insta. And then I heard, what's the song? Star. It's like, oh shit, this shit is fine. And at the time, I was trying to start my own record label. And I was trying to work with artists and, just kind of like provide resources they might lack, go to online and whatever. And then when I met Stelo and we spoke, I found out, damn, this nigga knows more about the internet than I'll ever. I told him he knows more about these music stores than I could ever know in like 1,000 years. So it just didn't make sense for me to now want to sign him onto my label when he's actually putting more groundwork than I did. So I said, yo, let's be business partners, because I didn't know you could help me as much as I thought I could help you.
Okay.
No, firstly, when I heard of Bro, it was like, I think I heard a song in Tux. First time I heard a song by BF. And I always just wanted a verse, like, like from him.
As usual.
Yeah, I always, like, I just wanted a verse, like, you can even when we had the conversation now for, when we met, which I was telling him, I'm down, but I'm gonna need a verse, so. So when we got to the studio, it was like, the energy was there, because every song we made, we had a conversation first. So like, the tape made sense. Initially, I wanted us to make like 20 songs for this album. So,
you wanted to go hard.
It's there, We didn't like, there was no friction, it was just there. Week, 2 weeks. So
and I remember when we started, the first song we did was Looking Out.
Yeah, it was Looking Out. And when we did that, we were not even planning the tape.
After that song, Stella was like, yo, bro, let's just record a tape. Because we recorded that song on a Monday. And by that Saturday, we had already recorded 5 songs, and on that Saturday we were shooting a video for Looking Up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the tape took us 2 weeks, man.
Sheesh.
At first, now I can't like psych a song. Like I'm always thinking about something. Always, like I'm always thinking about a song. So that's why I value this process, because when you're always speaking about something, you kind of take time to. And I was speaking about something and this was flowing, so that's why I'm kind of valuing this process. But getting back to the question, yeah, it was mainly like the direction we both had, the vision. It was literally parallel, you know. So when we had that in mind, that okay, like we're just gonna speak about like how we feel about what's happening, what we trying to do, because we were not even like, if you hear on Dawn or Rap, I say hey, we don't even want to play with these niggas, keeping it in the yard, you know. So we had that kind of vision that we don't even want to like do what everyone else is doing, but at the same time we want to touch everyone, you know. So it's kind of like, but yeah, that's what I had in mind for the most part. You know.
Yeah. And for Looking Up, it wasn't about a specific person, and I wrote that song, but it was really just how I feel about that particular situation where we feel like letting the old women we were dealing with, letting yourself know, okay, no, bro, I don't really need this shit. I don't need to be a rapper. I don't need a girl to validate that shit. You know, all rappers wanna have their ride or die girlfriends or whatever. And if I don't have a ride or die girlfriend, I'm not considered as a rapper. That's why my verse go Looking Up was based on the fact that I'm content with who I am. You dig what I'm saying? And this is why I'm not doing what other people are doing. Having to fake and having a bad bitch or whatever. Anyway, so I was just letting first 2 lines. It's looking up and I never look back, and I don't miss nothing about a bitch but the tits and ass. You know?
You see, that's what I mean, like your lyrics. It sounds like you're talking to somebody like, yo.
Exactly.
Specifically you, like, I don't miss nothing about that. You feel me?
Yeah. I was just also letting myself know, hey, bro.
Actually, I'm good.
I'm good. Well, on top. A girl doesn't validate me to being a legit rapper or to being a rapper that's truthful when he speaks about women. You know what I'm saying? So I was just letting myself know and letting people know, hey, if you don't see me with a bad bitch, I'm good. I don't miss nothing about a bitch but the tits and ass. A woman doesn't validate me to being a dope rapper. And with time to respect you also, it's the story continues. You could kind of say the story continues because I'm letting people know I sometimes handle women who are not really respected, women who might be called bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not ashamed of that. That's why I get it. Ayo, they talk a lot of shit about you, but right now you with me. Because in reality, niggas would be fucking with a girl, and would be fucking with a girl that everyone's fucking with, and then come around and call her names and say she's a bitch and blah 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 blah. But if they get the opportunity to hit that, they'll not let anyone know. So I was just letting people know, yo, my babies, that was fair, but you with me, you know, and kind of not shying away from who I am. On top, I'm not. Maybe when I get married, I'll start speaking proper about women, but right now I'm not married. and those are my situations.
Everything, bro. Like that's the you know bigger picture at the end of the day. That's where I'm from. You know, that's what inspires me. That's how the music is sounding. You know, it's inspired by elements in the city, the people in the city, places I go in the city. I do it for the city. You know, I'm forever representing the city. If you see me in Italy, it's CaRniivall from Infantine. See me, so I'm forever doing it for the city. You know, even though it might take like outside acceptance before the people in your city accept you, but I'm forever doing it for the city. Yeah, because pretty much I'm ripping two cities because I'm originally from Soweto, Dobsonville. Part of me is manufactured there. And when I came this side, that's where it was like what to like, you know, CaRniivall as a product and as a, you know, talent. So I'm forever representing Dobsonville and Ranfantine, wherever I'm at.
And my thing with the city is I'm just letting people who listen to my music. I mean, when you listen to people you don't know, and they represent where they come from, they sound weird to you because they speak different. They have a different taste in music. They have a different slang. So it was just to show how I'm a product of my environment. Should I say words on a song that you don't understand? Just know how to get to run from there. Because there's a lot of terms from PTA, from Soweto, that are nationally known. Ranfantine is not nationally known. On top, it's just
Put the name on the map.
Yeah, product of my environment and representing where I come from, so that if you have questions about what I say, you can sort of get the answers from the music. Or, oh, it must be where he comes from. Why does he talk about drugs so much? It must be where he comes from. Why does he talk about bitches so much? It must be where he comes from.
Alright. Okay. Me, I wanna have future projects, possible. Future projects.
Yeah,
or individually, I don't know.
Yeah, obviously, because we not a trio.
Yeah, RV.
Yeah.
How they peoples? How did we just came on this joint venture?
Yeah, but most definitely. Like, do two. Later on, we'll see. But I'm still gonna drop more projects. I have something coming at 6 p.m. African Dreams now, also. There's a lot coming. There's a lot of music coming. So yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm also working on an album called Don't Rap. Yeah. And Stella's helping me with the direction also. It's gonna be dope.
But the visuals are coming. A lot is coming because this is just like the beginning, you know. There's a whole, like, a lot of things that
Other admin that needs to be done.
Yeah. Whole nother level is coming. Like, brace yourselves. That's all I can say.
And the sound, hey man, I think there was a spiritual direction to the sound, because mixing hip hop and with the jazzy beats, hip hop is more of a youth movement,
like
of
a bass track.
You know, a rebelling system type shit. Yo, disrupting the system. And all of that. And now jazz, the jazz was conscious music for old people. So we put those two worlds together where we took the jazz kind of like took the ignorance out of rap music.
Wow.
You know? Because there's a lot of ignorant things we say and we don't want to be responsible for. Those are the conversations I had with Stan. How about we come up with something different? You know, have different lyrics for we can't have fun all the time. My life is not fun all the time. I'm stressing half the time. How am I gonna produce a club band with the stress also? And if I do that, what if I have 10 million followers and half of them are just as stressed as me, but I'm not telling them the truth? They have nothing to relate to. So that's that.
Yeah, just to add on that. Cause yeah, mainly we were just like trying to educate the people in the city, you know, because now mostly there's a song, I think it's song where I was trying to like talk to the upcoming rapper. You know, if we, I think it's Don't Know Why. Yeah, I'm like, if we keep it in the city, and losing minds really. You know, so I was just trying to see behind the curtain. You know, I've seen behind the curtain. Because I guess it would take someone who's famous to believe that. But I've seen, even though I'm not famous, I've seen behind the curtain. And I was mainly talking to the rapper that hasn't seen behind the curtain. You know, about like what really happens. Like trying to approach it as something serious. Because mostly people say they take this music is serious, but they take it as a hobby themselves and get mad when someone says music is a hobby, but they take it as a hobby themselves. They don't take it serious. And you get mad when you get there and you're treated as a slave because you're not taking this seriously. You know. So I was mainly talking to because I love music. Like, I love it. I'm not even faking it. Like, I have a lot of passion for it. So I was talking to the next person who loves it also. That like approach it different, you know. Ain't no losing minds really if we just like even keep it in the city and don't try and chase like what's happening and these other industries, and you know it's gonna be much easier if we stay in the city and keep it compact, because now everyone is gonna have a chance, even instead of all of us wanting to be in one place and saturate it.
There's enough space in the city.
So I was sending those messages mainly. Because I've been doing this for like 6 years now, and I'm sort of doing it, and there's different types of doing it. There's doing it like actually recording it, there's building the game. I've been doing it like as a sport for like a long time. You know, I've worked with a lot of people, seen a lot of famous people who are in the game. You know, hence I've seen behind the curtain. So it's crazy. Like I was having I was trying to reach out to those type of people for the most part. Yeah. And yeah, just trying to enlighten the next artists, you know, for the most part. That's where I was at.
I think I'd like myself to know how I'm proud of myself, you know? I said a lot of things, and I'm still going to say a lot of things in my music that's really not commercially friendly. And I was scared to say these things for a really long time. That's why I haven't been releasing music. I have been doing music since 2013, trying to pursue music professional. And I couldn't release some of my songs, most of my songs, because I was scared of what I was saying. Until it wasn't commercially friendly at all. But now that we did this album, especially with the verse on I Don't Know Why, you know, it was kind of like the first time I was like, no, fuck, I'm gonna say how I feel. So what I'd say to myself is, yo, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You came out of your shell. And you're finding yourself and you're showing people you really are yourself.
keep going. You know, you can get the whole thing clearly. You know, and yeah, just keep going, bro. You got this. Like, you're a star.
I don't even wanna rap. Niggas bitchin' think they rap. Nigga, get up off my sack. I'm trying to get my ass a stack.
I don't even want this bitch. I'm just trying to get me rich. I'ma beat about this shit. Recognize me when I spit.
Recognize me when I
I'll
pull
spell
up
it on
that
camera.
with your bitch.
Don't
She know
worry.
not to PDA with me. Her homie still my bitch at the crib, face to face, and we do it our way. After that, I hit the stool for like 45 days.
I don't even wanna link with your fave in the mix. Posted up with the real, cooking up timeless ish, and coming with the fix. We don't even wanna play with them niggas, we just keep it in the yard doing well. Got no coins in the well, got some paper on the plat. Even though I got no stats, I can get me up some land. Still making too much rhyme, shawty finna come move in. Even though I love her too, that's not in line with my crew.